Let's do some Radha Jha. Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha. We are reading Bhagavad Gita as it is by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, founder Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. We are in chapter 11, text 14. Then, bewildered and astonished, his hair standing on end, Arjun bowed his head to offer obeisances and with folded hands began to pray to the Supreme Lord. Let's read the purport. Once the divine vision is revealed, the relationship between Krishna and Arjun changes immediately. Before, Krishna and Arjun had a relationship based on friendship, but here, after the revelation, Arjun is offering obeisances with great respect and with folded hands he is praying to Krishna. He is praising the universal form. Thus, Arjun's relationship becomes one of wonder rather than friendship. Great devotees see Krishna as the reservoir of all relationships. In the scriptures, there are 12 basic kinds of relationships mentioned, and all of them are present in Krishna. It is said that he is the ocean of all the relationships exchanged between two living entities, between the gods, or between the Supreme Lord and his devotee. Here Arjun was inspired by the relationship of wonder, and in that wonder, although he was by nature very sober, calm, and quiet, he became ecstatic. His hair stood up, and he began to offer his obeisances unto the Supreme Lord with folded hands. He was not, of course, afraid. He was affected by the wonders of the Supreme Lord. The immediate context is wonder. His natural loving friendship was overwhelmed by wonder, and thus he reacted in this way. Yes, sometimes you don't know what to do or how to respond or react, and it just comes. So, yes. Text 15. Arjun said, My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled in your body all the demigods and various other living entities. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as well as Lord Shiv and all the sages and the divine serpents. Let's read the purport. Arjun sees everything in the universe. Therefore, he sees Brahma, who is the first creature in the universe, and the celestial serpent, upon which the Garbhodakshyayi Vishnu lies in the lower regions of the universe. This snake bed is called Vasuki. There are also other snakes known as Vasuki. Arjun can see from Garbhodakshyayi Vishnu up to the topmost part of the universe on the lotus flower planet where Brahma, the first creature of the universe, resides. That means that from the beginning to the end, everything could be seen by Arjun, who was sitting in one place on his chariot. This was possible by the grace of Supreme Lord Krishna. Next. Let's move to text 16. O Lord of the universe, O universal form, I see in your body many, many arms, bellies, mouths, and eyes expanded everywhere without limit. I see in you no end, no middle, and no beginning. Let's read the purport. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and is unlimited. Thus, through him, everything could be seen. Let's move to text 17. Your form is difficult to see because of its glaring effulgence, spreading on all sides like blazing fire or the immeasurable radiance of the sun. Yet I see this glowing form everywhere, adorned with various crowns, clubs, and discs. Let's move to text 18. You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible and you are oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion. Let's move to text 19. You are without origin, middle, or end. Your glory is unlimited. You have numberless arms, and the sun and moon are your eyes. I see you with blazing fire coming forth from your mouth, burning this entire universe by your own radiance. Let's read the purport. There is no limit to the extent of the six opulences of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here and in many other places, there is repetition. But according to the scriptures, repetition of the glories of Krishna is not a literary weakness. It is said that at the time of bewilderment or wonder or of great ecstasies, statements are repeated over and over. That is not a flaw. Yes. So we are seeing a lot of repetitions of the universal form of the Lord. Let's move to text 20. Although you are one, you spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space between. O great one, seeing this wondrous and terrible form, all the planetary systems are perturbed. Let's read the purport. Thou a Prithvyo, the space between heaven and earth, and Lokatrayam, the three worlds, are significant words in this verse because it appears that not only did Arjun see this universal form of the Lord, but others in other planetary systems saw it also. Arjun's seeing of the universal form was not a dream. All of whom the Lord endowed with divine vision saw that universal form on the battlefield. So even Sanjay, who had the divine vision, could see the universal form of Krishna, right? Because the Sanjay had divine eyes. Let's move to text 21. All the host of demigods are surrendering before you and entering into you. Some of them, very much afraid, are offering prayers with folded hands. Hosts of great sages and perfected beings, crying, all peace, are praying to you by singing the Vedic hymns. Let's read the purport. The demigods in all the planetary systems feared the terrific manifestation of the universal form and its glaring effulgence and so prayed for protection. Yes. So, because all the demigods were also able to see his universal form, they started praying for calming, for bringing this universal form back to the human form. Because they became scared, they they mirrored their own fears, and lot of realizations were coming very fast for all the demigods, including Lord Shiv. So text 22. All the various manifestations of Lord Shiv, the Adityas, the Vasus, the Sadhyas, the Vishvedevas, the two Ashvis, the Maruts, the forefathers, and the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the Asuras, and the perfected demigods are beholding you in wonder. Yes. Let's move to text 23. So these texts are not having purport, so we are moving ahead. O mighty armed one, all the planets with their demigods are disturbed at seeing your great form, and with its many faces, eyes, arms, thighs, legs, and bellies, and your many terrible teeth. And as they are disturbed, so am I. Now Arjun is finally saying that I am also disturbed by looking at your universal form. Yes. Let's move to text 24. O all pervading Vishnu, seeing you with your many radiant colors touching the sky, your gaping mouths, and your great glowing eyes, my mind is perturbed by fear. I can no longer maintain my steadiness or equilibrium of mind. Yes. Text 25. O Lord of the Lords, O refuge of the worlds, please be gracious to me. I cannot keep my balance, seeing thus your blazing death like faces and awful teeth in all directions. I am bewildered. Text 26 to 27. All the sons of the Dhritarashtra, along with their allied kings, and Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and our chief soldiers also, are rushing into your fearful mouths, and some I see trapped with heads smashed between your teeth. Yes. So Arjun was now also able to see the all the deaths coming back to Krishna. Means Krishna is annihilating all the human forms from the battle. He's already seen what is going to happen now. Let's read the purport. In a previous verse, the Lord promised to show Arjun sorry, Arjun things he would be very interested in seeing. Now Arjun sees that the leaders of the opposite party, that is Bhishma, Drona, Karna, and all of the sons of Dhritarashtra and their soldiers and Arjun's own soldiers are being annihilated, right? This is an indication that after the death of nearly all the persons assembled in Kurukshetra, Arjun will emerge victorious. It is also mentioned here that Bhishma, who is supposed to be unconquerable, will also be smashed. So also Karna. Not only will the great warriors of the other party like Bhishma be smashed, but some of the great warriors of Arjun's side also. So even from Arjun's side, some of the warriors will get annihilated. Let's move to text 28. As the many waves of the river flows into the ocean, so do all these great warriors enter blazing into your mouths. Text 29. I see all people rushing full speed into your mouths as moths dash to destruction in a blazing fire. Very nicely described. Text 30. O Vishnu, I see you devouring all people from all sides with your flaming mouths, covering all the universe with your effulgence. You are manifest with terrible scorching rays. Text 31. O Lords of Lords, O Lord of the Lords, so fierce of form, please tell me who you are. I offer my obeisances unto you. Please be gracious to me. You are the primal God. I want to know about you, for I do not know what your mission is. Yes. Let's move to text 32. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, now the Godhead said in his universal form, he says this, time I am, the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. With the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers here on both the sides will be slain. Let's read the purport. Although Arjun knew that Krishna was his friend and the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he was puzzled by the various forms exhibited by Krishna. Therefore, he asked further about the actual mission of this devastating force. It is written in the Vedas that the Supreme Truth destroys everything, even the Brahmanas. As stated in the Katha Upanishad 1.2.25, Yasya Brahma cha Kshetram cha Ube Bhavata Odanah Mrityur Yasyo Paschanam Ka Itha Veda Yatra Saha. Eventually, all the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, and everyone else are devoured like a meal by the Supreme. This form of Supreme Lord is the all-devouring giant, and here Krishna presents himself in that form of all-devouring time. Except for a few Pandavas, everyone who formed everyone who was present on that battlefield would be devoured by him. Arjun was Arjun was not in favor of the fight, and he thought it was better not to fight. Then where would be then there would be no frustration. So, so this is what I understand, that when he's devouring all the souls, all the souls back, it is similar to you, similar to joining the Brahma Jyoti, similar to joining after that joining the Brahma Jyoti light and being one. But you're not being one. You are still a soul inside the super soul, and again he will break you apart. You know. In reply, the Lord is saying that even if he did not fight, everyone would every one of them would be destroyed, for that was his plan. Yes, this was God's plan to destroy everyone. If Arjun stopped fighting, they would die in another way. Death could not be checked, even if he did not fight. In fact, they were already dead. Time is destruction, and all manifestations are to be vanquished by the desire of the supreme law. That is the law of nature. So we are living today because of the grace of God, because God wants us to live. He can one fine day just take away your life and say that no, now you no more, I don't want you to stay on earth. I want you to stay with me. And then you're gone. So we have to understand that whatever we are having, whatever we are able to do, are because of His grace. And the minute and we have to fall into His plan. We don't have to make God fall into our plan. So that is the whole understanding. Text 33. Therefore, get up, prepare to fight, and win glory. Conquer your enemies and enjoy a flourishing kingdom. They are already put to death by my arrangement, and you, O Savyasakshi, can be but an instrument in the fight. Yes. So we are just instruments. Let's read the purport. Savyasakshin refers to one who shoots arrows very expertly in the field. Thus, Arjun is addressed as an expert warrior capable of delivering arrows to kill his enemies. Just become an instrument. Nimitta matram. This word is also very significant. The whole world is moving according to the plan of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? Foolish persons who do not have sufficient knowledge think that the nature is moving without a plan, and all manifestations are but the accidental formations. There are many so called scientists who suggest that perhaps it was like this, or maybe like that. But there is no question of perhaps and maybe. There is a specific plan being carried out in this material world. What is this plan? This cosmic manifestation is a chance for the conditioned souls to go back to Godhead, back to home, as long as they have the domineering mentality. What is domineering mentality? Mentality to dominate self thoughts, self conscious. The minute you think that let's do this, the thought comes. It's a raw thought, innocent thought that comes to you, and then you start dominating it because you are filled with logic, you're filled with intellect, and you feel like, okay, I will do like this. No, no, I will do like this. So you're constantly conflicting with your own thoughts rather than accepting it and moving ahead, because either you are lazy, you are fearful, or you are not ready, or you're anxious, whatever the case is. So, what we are here to conquer our negative energies and to continue with the God's plan. So, as long as they have the domineering mentality, which makes them try to lord it over material nature, they are conditioned. But anyone who can understand the plan of the Supreme Lord and cultivate Krishna consciousness is most intelligent. The creation and destruction of cosmic manifestation are under the superior guidance of God. Thus, the battle of Kurukshetra was fought according to the plan of God. Arjun was refusing to fight, but he was told that he should fight. in accordance with the desire of the Supreme Lord. Then he would be happy. If one is in full Krishna consciousness and his life is devoted to Lord's transcendental service, he is perfect. Yes. Let's move to text 34. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and other great warriors have already been destroyed by me. Therefore, kill them and do not be disturbed. Simply fight, and you will vanquish your enemies in battle. Let's read the purport. Every plan is made by a Supreme Personality of Godhead, but He is so kind and merciful to His devotees that He wants to give the credit to His devotees who carry out His plan according to His desire. Yes. So this is like that bhajan, मेरा आपकी कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, right? Life should therefore move in such a way that everyone acts in Krishna consciousness and understands the Supreme Personality of Godhead through the medium of a spiritual master. The plans of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are understood by His mercy, and the plans of the devotees are as good as His plan. One should follow such plans and be victorious in the struggle for existence. Yes. Let's move to text 35 and then we will stop. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, yeah, remember Sanjay in the starting of in chapter 1, he was narrating everything to Dhritarashtra about what is happening in the battlefield because he had divine eyes and he could see anything, anywhere, even outside the universe he could see. So, O king, after hearing these words from the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the trembling Arjun offered obeisances with folded hands again and again. He fearfully spoke to Lord Krishna in a faltering voice as follows. Okay, let's read the purport. As we have already explained, because of the situation created by the universal form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Arjun became bewildered in wonder. Thus he began to offer his respectful obeisances to Krishna again and again, and with faltering voice he began to pray not as a friend, but as a devotee in wonder. Okay. This one last. Arjun said, O Master of the senses, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus every one becomes attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you their respectful homage, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. Yeah, let's read the purport. Arjun, after hearing from Krishna about the outcome of the battle of Kurukshetra, became enlightened. And as a great devotee and friend of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he said that everything done by Krishna is quite fit. Arjun confirmed that Krishna is the maintainer and the object of worship for the devotees and the destroyer of the undesirables. His actions are equally good for all. Arjun understood herein that when the battle of Kurukshetra was being concluded, in outer space there were present many demigods, siddhas, and the intelligentsia of the higher planets, and they were observing the fight because Krishna was present there. When Arjun saw the universal form of the Lord, the demigods took pleasure in it, but others who were demons and atheists could not stand it when the Lord was praised. Out of their natural fear of the devastating form of the Supreme Lord, they fled. Krishna's treatment of the devotees and the atheists is praised by Arjuna. In all cases, a devotee glorifies the Lord because he knows that whatever he does is good for all. Yes. Let's end here with Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let's do some Radha Jap. Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha, Radha, Shri Radha. Yes. Good day, everyone.